Is the luxury slowboat from Thailand to Laos worth it? There are multiple ways to get into Laos from Thailand, but the most popular one amongst travelers is through the Mekong River. And if by any chance you chose to travel through this way, you've got two options. The public slowboat that everyone takes because, well, it's cheap, or you could also choose the luxury slowboat, which is pricier than the first option. In this video series, I'll be sharing with you the 2-day Thailand to Laos luxury slowboat experience, from the ATM mishaps, visa process, itineraries, tips, insights, and so much more. Make sure you watch the entire video to really get an idea of the experience. And if you're new to my channel, my name is RJ and my content is comprised of travel and filmmaking as well as photography. And if you happen to have interest in any of those, consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And let's get this video going.
We are going to Laos.
Very excited for that. There's two types of boats that you could go to into Laos from Thailand. One is where a lot of backpackers take it, a lot of travelers take it. It's a public boat, public slow boat. And then there's another one that's called the luxury boat.
Yeah.
And
that's the one that we're going on.
exactly. We got a little package here before we arrived. Instructions and forms and setting expectations, I guess, and guidelines for what to expect. And this is one of the forms that we had to fill up. But also another thing, this is not just any other border crossing. This is actually probably going to be one of the most scenic border crossings ever. I don't want to hype it up, but we're going to be taking a 2-day slow boat along the Mekong River. We're going to go through different villages and just see the beautiful landscape of the area. So that's another thing. It's not just another border crossing.
The driver picked us up from our hotel to the immigration, and to get there it was only about 25 minutes. Then once we got there, we had to get our stamp out of Thailand.
Right, so we got through passport control. We're now waiting for a bus of some sort, I think, to take us to the dock.
I think that's it.
I think that's it right there, but yeah, I have one more day left in my visa for Thailand. Made it out, and next stop is Laos.
Once we got stamps out of the country, we had to queue once again for the bus to take us over the Thai-Lao friendship bridge to enter Laos.
Our bus had finally arrived. That was pretty cool because that was the Thailand-Laos friendship bridge is what it's called.
Yeah.
And halfway on the bridge there were Thai flags, and then the other half were Laos, which was pretty cool. So we're now officially in Laos. So we're at the Laos border, and there's a service fee of 40 baht per person, which we have, luckily, but we don't have 40 US dollars. And unfortunately, they don't take Canadian dollars. They take euros though.
Yeah.
But we also don't have euros, so we got to take out some Lao kip. And there's an ATM machine behind this camera, and I'm just going to do it right now, so we can pay for the tourist visa of 40 US dollars. We asked the guide to see how much it is in Lao kip, but he doesn't know, which is fair enough. But I'm just going to take a certain amount, and yeah, we're gonna pay with Lao kip. It only allows me to take out 1.5 million, which is not much.
Please wait.
Well, I'm gonna try like 2 or something. It says banknote is not available to withdraw. You want to try yours? That one might work. This machine doesn't work. That ATM was not working, so I was actually able to take out some from this ATM, and this one, the maximum is 2 million, which is still not much, but I mean, it is what it is. So this is what the Lao currency looks like. This is currently 2 million Lao kip.
Yeah.
It's a country where you can be a millionaire.
Basically.
But I hate notes. I hate notes with a lot of zeros just because it's confusing.
It's so
I don't like it.
confusing. It's way too much.
It's way too much, and now
I feel
this
like
is not even much actually.
You lose track also of how much you actually have.
This should be the thumbnail. Anyways, we're gonna go through What is that again?
The queue.
The queue. Well, no, not the queue.
Oh.
But we have to
Go
get our
past
passport.
immigration.
Yeah, past immigration. And then we have to take a photo because we didn't bring a passport photo for the visa on arrival. We're going to have to pay a processing fee of 40 baht. Luckily, we have just exactly 80 baht between both of us, between the two of us, which works out perfectly because that will get rid of the Thai baht.
Yeah.
Then we're going to have to go through and take the photos, get the visa, which is for $40 US. And then you were saying that was 1 million kip or something?
Around almost 1 million. Not exactly, but almost. It could be less. I think it's less, but
So there goes almost half of this because the maximum for that ATM is 2 million. This one is 1.5. I tried taking out a bit more, obviously, to avoid the fees. But I think it was a 30,000 fee or something.
Something like that, yeah.
So I want to avoid that because I don't know how much that is right now. Actually, you got to find out.
Well, this in euros, 2 million in euros is like 88 euros, which is nothing. It's retarded.
Welcome to Laos.
After getting cash, we went back to the queue to get our visas, and that took a while, but stay tuned till the end and I'll explain what happened in the process and prices and all that.
We just made it through the border.
I know, finally.
Oh, it's 2 hours. And now we're taking the shuttle to the boat, and then we're finally gonna hop on the boat. But it's just been such a long process here in the border.
Yup, you heard that right, 2 hours. Nonetheless, we got on a shuttle to finally hop on our boat and met our guide for the next 2 days.
LA. So I'll be your tour guide for today, one night.
This boat is a 400-person capacity, but with the tour agency we booked this with, they limit to 40 people. And on this boat we were on, there were only 39. After an hour or two, they served up lunch for us, which was actually amazing.
So we've been on the boat for about 2 hours now?
Almost 2 hours.
A few hours. And our guide just took us to a quick rundown. He said we're going to be stopping at a village today.
Which is really exciting. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah. And we're doing a total of 160 kilometers along the Mekong River today.
That's so cool. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And then tomorrow we're going to make 2 stops. We're going to go to Paku Cave and
There was another stop too.
Yeah, it's like a whiskey stop or something. It's like where they make whiskey apparently. But so far, so good. This is what the boat looks like at the moment. See, it's lunchtime right now, so people are eating, and
The food looks amazing.
yeah, we have a buffet style. So we got rice, chicken,
Curry of some
curry,
sort. Yeah.
yellow curry it looks like. And then they also have seaweeds, and then they serve up fruits.
Yeah.
And so far, I know it might be a bit steep taking this private boat, but
It's so worth it.
It is so worth it, because if you Google or even watch YouTube videos of people taking the other boat, it's just, I think this is less chaotic. It's much smoother.
So much smooth. I said to him in the beginning, it felt like I wasn't even on a boat just because it barely
Very
moved.
smooth. Yeah, but so far the views of the Mekong has been
Incredible.
stunning. Yeah, very incredible. And we made this mistake because, you know, we're obviously clueless. But our tour guide also said, you don't, the country Laos, you don't say Lao because that's for people. I know for the past videos we've been saying Lao,
Yeah.
but it's actually Laos. You
Yeah.
pronounce the S because that describes the country. Lao without the S describes the people and the language. Yeah, exactly. It's nice because you also get your own private table.
Yeah.
You get food and all that stuff, and
You
water.
get snacks too.
No, snacks you have to pay.
No, but like bananas.
Oh
fruits.
yeah. Fruits, tea and coffee are
Yeah.
free, but like chips, I think, and beers, which we don't drink,
Yeah.
are, you know, you have to pay separately. But yeah, we're gonna soak in the Mekong views, have lunch, and then I think we're gonna be going to a local village as the next stop after this, and then after that we'll be heading to Pak Beng.
One of the other reasons to choose the luxury slowboat is having the freedom to roam around the boat as much as you please. Being able to get up, walk around, and sit in different parts of the boat to enjoy the scenery is a huge luxury, especially if you're going to be on it for 2 days. good lunch. Honestly, I feel so sleepy after that. I had 2 plates, 2 full plates
Yeah.
of the good food and fruits as well.
The fruits are amazing here. The mangoes were so sweet.
Yeah, the food was just great, and there's a couple of vegetarian and vegan, no, just vegetarian options,
Yeah.
because there's a couple of vegetarians on the boat. But I thought we were gonna stop at a village.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah. I don't know if we're still stopping.
I don't know if we're still stopping because he said that we were gonna stop after lunch. We did stop by at one village, but nobody got out of the boat, and people were still eating. I mean, I was still eating. But at the moment, people are just kind of all over the boat. We were at the back hanging out, and also just like seeing, I mean, the boat is not that big, but I don't know if you can hear me actually. But yeah, people are just all over the boat. People are drinking. People are lounging out front. But we'll show you. Nothing crazy. So there's a group in front of us, plus there's more people on the lounge area, and there's a smoking area at the back.
Yeah, but they're still in there when we
Yeah, I think people are trying to go there for smokes right now. Smokes, let's go. Anyways, yeah, we have a few hours left. I am not gonna lie, I'm feeling sleepy.
Aww.
I don't know if it's because we've been waking up, or yeah, we've been sleeping late and waking up early, or it's just the food, or maybe it's both.
Yeah.
But I feel like I just have a food coma at the moment. I just want to pass out. But the views though are stunning. Oh my gosh, it is beautiful.
So wrong.
Yeah, you got this lush greenery at the back, and then you also have these rocks right over here, and it just looks like a painting, really, is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna soak this in, and yeah, keep you updated in a little bit. But right now, I feel like napping. Few moments later, we arrived at a village that I couldn't remember the name of, and if I did, it was a hard one to pronounce. And as we arrived, we were greeted by the kids from there. We are now at this village. It's so authentic, but we had to climb up quite a bit of stairs. That took us maybe 10-15 minutes. But this is actually such a cool experience to see how people are living up here. And I gotta ask our guide what this village is called, because well, we're staying here for 45 minutes, so that's enough time to actually explore the village. But this is actually such a cool experience so far.
Popular people buy holy water, or even the pregnant woman, 9 months already. If you want to get a baby out, something like that.
So our guide was saying, in this village, people are very poor because they're so accustomed to having 5 to 6 kids. Maximum 10 actually is the limit, which is really insane. And you combine that with not being educated, that will obviously like create poverty in the family.
In addition, our guide told us that the people in this village don't use electricity, and due to poverty, and regardless of the 5 to 10 kids per family, birth is usually done right out of this village instead of hospitals. And once kids are born into the family, it's the grandmothers that typically takes care of the kids, and that cycle continues on and on.
Oh yeah, I don't know if she understands. What's your name? Hem? Kem. Oh.
You're beautiful.
Jasmina. RJ. Your new parents. No, I'm kidding. Oh, she's clinging onto Jasmina. So we just checked in at a place, right?
Yeah.
It's called Le Grand. But look at this view.
This is beautiful.
I was not expecting this. There's also a pool over there that overlooks the beautiful landscape. Kopchai. Now we're gonna go into a room. This place looks beautiful. Look at this. Jeez. Yep, this place is bougie. Bougie, bougie, bougie. Sabaidi, where's 222? Yes.
Can down this way.
Oh, okay. It's further down.
The first I would like to take Sir and Madame go to your room.
Okay.
Sir and Madame, you can follow
Oh, okay.
my number.
Okay.
And this room, 226,
Okay.
225.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Kopchai.
You are welcome.
We just found the room. We had to go down a bunch of steps, but seems fairly quiet here,
Yeah, which I like.
which is nice. But then that means when we have to get breakfast or food,
Gotta go.
we got a flight of steps to go
But
to.
hey, don't skip leg day. Leg day.
It's another leg day.
We never skip leg day.
Jeez, it is so peaceful here. Looks like we got a view as well. I'll let Jasmina open the door. I'll give her the keys. Do the honors. Oh. Okay, let's see the view first and foremost. How is it? That is nice. Hey. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at this place. Got a cozy bed right here. Really? We got the sink over here. We got the shower right here, which actually also overlooks the patio. We got the toilet over here. And then where's the bathroom that you speak of? Ooh,
Look at that.
that looks amazing. And we got this view. Wow.
What
We're
a
gonna get-
great day.
This room exceeded our expectations by far.
Yeah.
In fact, the whole entire resort is just stunning. It is so crazy to me to think that there are villages out there, pure poverty, right? And then you got places like this nearby,
Yeah.
right?
That's kind of twisted.
When you think about it, it's insane because we were just at that village. You know, we got to experience bits of how people live there and their mentality and the lifestyle there.
Very
and all of a
humbling
sudden,
lifestyle, and then to think on the other side, there's this bougie
Resort.
resort.
that is so insane to me. But nonetheless, this resort is called Le Grand. And this is our room. We're only here for one night, but as you can see, it's got high ceilings. It's got the bed right there. We got a nice desk right here. We got waters right here with some coffee and tea. We got the toilet over on that end, the sink, and then we got a shower right there. And then this also has a patio, a second patio on that side, which Jasmina will show you. But
And-
look,
It's got the view of the river too. Beautiful.
that looks so. Let's do a quick recap of today, shall we? So we got picked up, it was right on time. In fact, it was a few minutes early. And then we got taken to the border and we had to go through passport or security control, exit out of the country, which is Thailand.
Yeah. After that, we went again into the Laos
Into the Laos border.
immigration.
Immigration, yeah. So the processing fee was 40 baht. So you can pay in Thai baht, US dollars, or Lao kip,
Yeah.
right? So you can pay with those currency, with those notes, and they also accepted euros, I believe, and some
Euros,
Chinese or Japanese currency, I think.
Chinese
Chinese.
currency. Yeah, euros, US dollars.
But we ended up paying with baht because we had a little bit of Thai baht left, which
Yeah.
worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
But we didn't know that because we didn't have passport size photos,
Yeah.
there was an additional 40 baht. So it came to about 80 baht each.
Yeah.
And we only had 80 baht between both of us. 87 actually, if you include the coins.
Yeah.
And then, so we paid that, and then afterwards, I ended up paying in Lao Kip. Luckily, there was an ATM. There were 2 ATM machines. I was able to take out money, obviously. But the downside, here's the thing, okay? Listen, here in Laos, there's a limit of taking out money at the ATMs, and that's a 2 million, between 2 to 3 million
Yeah.
per machine. But that machine is a 2 million limit. And you can do it twice, but the maximum limit, every single ATM machine here through one bank card is 4 million. Now, if you convert that, it is not much. It sounds a lot because it's a million, but it's not much. The problem was that as one, I already hate a bunch of zeros on notes
Agreed.
because it can get very, very confusing. It's just, I think it's just plain stupid for one. Secondly, the rates, the bank fees. You get charged every time you take out money in the country you're taking it out from, and I'm from Canada, so it's obviously going to charge me outside of the country, or sorry, in my bank as well. So I get charged twice. Additional fees. And we checked it, and currently I think it's like $3 or something per every time you take out money, and then my bank is going to charge me another amount. But that's a Canadian thing. And so that's a problem because those fees can add up because there's a limit and because you're constantly taking out money. It's just going to add up over time. So that's an issue. But nonetheless, we got through that and then we had to line up to another, what's that? Oh, we had to get our visa like stamped on your passport.
Yeah, it was a fun process because after it's done, they just like wave it out. So
in front of people. Like, is this your passport?
Yeah.
But that one cost about $40 US. There was another problem to that. So because they like accepting, and here in Laos, it's just why US dollars is the stronger currency. It's widely accepted across the country. We tried paying in Lao Kip, which is their own currency. Yeah. And we got charged a bit more because we checked the rates and I think we ended up paying, I don't know, it's not much, but again, it's the principle. Yeah. We ended up paying a few dollars more because we paid in Lao Kip. When we checked the currency, it should have been, I think, 50,000 Kip less or something like that. Yeah. Or 100,000, I'm not sure. Nonetheless, we paid extra just because we were paying in their own currency, in their own country.
Yeah, which is crazy.
But again, it's because they wanted the stronger currencies like US dollars or euros. Nonetheless, we got through. We took another shuttle, got on the boat. This boat was amazing, by the way. It was. We had designated seats. By the way, this is a 400 people capacity boat. Yeah. But there's only 39 people on this boat. Yeah. They have really a limit. Insane. So
for these luxury slow boats, they have a limit of
40 people.
Yeah, which is amazing.
They cap it at 40. Yeah. We had 39. And yeah, from there, it was just smooth sailing. There was free snacks like fruits. And then tea and coffee was free. And the lunch that they served up was amazing.
It was a buffet style.
Buffet style, yeah. I had 2 plates. I had food coma after. I just wanted to pass out. And then the views of the down Mekong River was just amazing.
It wasn't. One of my favorite parts was when we were going by the river, there would be like kids popping off the rocks and
just waving. Even on boats, people would wave. A few hours after lunch, we headed into this village. I forget what it's called.
Me too. It wasn't an easy one to say from how he said it because I filmed it.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
We went to this village and then he, told us a little bit about the village and the lifestyle and how people grow up in that village and the poverty and the struggles and all of that stuff that they have to go through. It's such a humbling experience, and to see it firsthand that close how people are there, it's an eye-opening experience. I don't want to get that deep into it, but it's a very, very eye-opening experience just seeing the homes, their conditions, the clothes, and
they have no electric.
And the other thing is they don't have electricity there. which is, you know, it's insane to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But nonetheless, they go through it, they live their life, and it's a peaceful village life, so to speak, that's up there. So yeah, we went back to the boat, and then after, there were only a few hours left before we made it here into Pak Bang, checked into the resort. Beautiful resort. Didn't expect it to be this beautiful. The room was amazing, and just the, yeah, service, customer service, the views, top notch.
Yeah.
It's everything you ever should expect from a resort, from a high-end resort. But yeah, tomorrow is another day, which I'm very, very excited about. So this is going to be a two-part series. If you're watching this, you're probably wondering if if the luxury slow boat is worth it. And you're going to have to watch the second part. But this first part, you just get a glimpse of the whole slow boat experience. And then tomorrow, you know, I'll be sharing with you the last part of this series, and I'll give you a much deeper, I guess, insight. Just because we would have completed it, we would have experienced the whole slow boat experience, and then from there you can decide whether or not this is for you. But so far, the ride has been smooth. The food has been amazing. Our guide has been top notch.
Really nice.
The experience that you get, the little side quests, the little side things that they go to from the village to, I mean, we're going to 2 other destinations tomorrow, which I think will be amazing as well. That's why you have to stay tuned and watch for the next video. But if you're not going to watch that, I can just say that it is so worth it. Okay, it is just, right?
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
I
The
agree.
peace, and I don't know what else I said, but
Tranquility.
I'm just the peace, just the how you have the freedom to go from the front of the boat to the back, and
There's even like additional stuff that they do. I mean, obviously they pick you up from your hotel, they bring you here, and then even when the whole trip is over, they still bring you to your accommodation.
yeah, they literally take you from point A to point B.
Yeah.
You're
Even
s-
after the boat trip is over, they still continue.
They're taking you to your destination, to your last destination hotel or hostel in Luang Prabang. But yeah, overall, such an amazing day. But tomorrow is going to be another early one, so we're just going to try to catch some rest. But luckily, we are not doing any packing tonight, I mean. And the other thing is I left my main backpack at the boat. Just Mina carried hers.
Yeah.
But you have the option to leaving everything behind because it's safe. I just have my camera bag with me because that's very, very important. But yeah, that's another good thing is that there's that peace of mind knowing that your items or your things are safe on the boat and you don't have to like lug it around your hotel.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, amazing day. So stay tuned for part 2 of this slow boat Thailand to Laos episodes, whatever. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be another early one, so we're just going to get some rest. You already know what to do. Thanks so much for watching. Give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so yet. And we'll see you bright and early tomorrow.